How did this person not see that twist at the end coming? How do you miss that? In Covenant, released in 2017 and is directed once again by Ridley Scott, who's also directed Alien and Prometheus, part of this Alien franchise, Blade Runner, Gladiator, and supposedly Gladiator 2 that comes out later this year. I don't know, personally for me, I'll believe it when I see it. And this film is starring Michael Fassbender, Catherine Waterston, Billy Crudup, Damian Bircher, and Danny McBride. It has been 11 years since the events of Prometheus, and the colonization ship called Covenant is 7 years away from reaching their destination of Orgase 6 with a couple thousand stasis pods on board. Well, the ship encounters a problem with a solar ring, causing some of the crew to wake up and some of the crew to be murdered in their sleep pods. And as repairs are happening on the ship, they discover another planet along their path that has beautiful habitation like their final destination, but it's only a couple days trip as opposed to the 7 years that they would have to get back in their pods for. So the smart humans decide to change course and go to this planet just to make this whole trip much faster. But of course, at first they come onto the planet and everything looks happy and peaceful and perfect. But then, of course, there are little alien spore things that they decide to step on, and then they breathe it in, and then that creates, of course, aliens. It's just, once again, dumb humans doing dumbass shit on these dumbass spaceships. I've just never seen a franchise where every single human character in it is just a dumbass. Every single one of them. And how can I get behind characters like that? They're all just making stupid, dumbass decisions. What's this black spore-like thing? Oh, let me just poke that here. Oh, wow, that released a whole bunch of spores in the air. Yeah, let me just breathe those in. Oh, now I'm starting to feel sick. Oh, gosh. Maybe it could have been those spores. I don't know. It's just so fucking dumb. You all could have been adults and gotten back into your sleep pods, and you could have made it to your destination in a couple of years. Yes, accidents happen, but you know what? That's part of the fucking job, bruh. But no. This planet that we've never seen before and never scanned before and never made any plans to visit at all, well, this one seemingly has a whole bunch of great habitation and water and wheat and all of this stuff. Yeah, let's go over there because it's here and it's closer and it's convenient. You know, the lazy person thing to do. And as I say that is the most human characteristic out of all these films. So maybe this film is the most accurate when it comes to humanity. They're all dumb and they're all fucking lazy. So, you know what? Alien Covenant, you got it. I do like that this film actually has xenomorphs in it. I like it's Alien Covenant, so we actually have aliens, we have xenomorphs, unlike Prometheus, where it kind of just shoehorned all the alien stuff in there because, you know, reasons and stuff. And I also like the progression of this character David, who we met in Prometheus, played by Michael Fassbender. He's an android. Seeing him grow in his understanding of humanity and where it eventually ends up. He basically realizes kind of what Agent Smith realizes in the Matrix films, that human beings, they're really just parasites. They go from place to place and they use up all the minerals and they use up all the materials, and then they just move on to the next place. They leave a path of destruction behind them. So here is David doing all these experiments and trying to perfect these new creatures called, eventually, xenomorphs. And he's the reason why we get to see the xenomorphs and where they are today, which makes me wonder if this next Alien film, Alien Romulus, that comes out this weekend, I wonder if this is going to be the last prequel film, and the events that happen in that movie lead us to where we were when we originally started this franchise back in 1978 with the Alien crew and Sigourney Weaver and Ripley and everyone. Hopefully, because I'll be honest, I'm kind of tired of this franchise. I do not like it, mainly because of the whole human thing. I do greatly enjoy Michael Fassbender here, and not just as David, but he also plays Walter, who is the android for the colonization ship, and he has, I couldn't really explain, like, this Boston or New Yorker accent, but it's something completely and totally different than what David has, who's like this Lawrence of Arabia type accent, where he's very proper in his English accent. It's just a great performance with both characters. I really do appreciate this actor. But for those of you that have been missing all the classic Alien stuff with the face hugger and the aliens popping out of chests and popping out of backs and just wreaking havoc, this film has plenty of it, way more than what we got in Prometheus. Again, it was just shoehorned in there. This film is all about xenomorphs and really David trying to make them the prominent species on any type of planet. So that reveal at the end of the film, like, how did that woman not realize that it was David the entire time? Like, like I haven't known the guy for very long, and already I know, like, that's not Walter. Okay, that's clearly David, who is really great at mimicking language and understanding dialects. So obviously he spent enough time with Walter to learn his, so now he's killed him, and he's now coming on this ship so that he can continue colonizing his alien xenomorph species. But she makes the realization in her sleep pod, and there's, like, nothing you can do. Just the, no! No! And then he turns the gas on, and then she falls asleep. Of course, you dumbass. How did you not know it was him? It reminded me a lot of the ending of the movie Life, if any of you saw that, made by Sony. I believe it came out in 2017, same time the Power Rangers movie came out. Yes, because I didn't remember doing a double feature on that movie. At the end of that, it led you to believe that Rebecca Ferguson's character was in the pod that made it onto the planet, but then when they open the door, you realize, oh, it's Jake Gyllenhaal who's in there with the alien, and then they flash to Rebecca Ferguson's pod just being shot out into space, into one direction, not going anywhere, and she's going, no! It's the same laughing reaction that I had with that movie that I had in this movie when she realizes, oh my god, it's David and he's in control. No! Once again, just dumb humans doing dumbass things in these alien movies. That's all this franchise is about. It's about these xenomorphs that has acid for blood and these dumbass humans. I'm gonna give Alien Covenant 3 out of 5 Blu-rays.
Not exactly what I had in mind, but not bad.
So guys, have you seen Alien Covenant? What did you think about it? What is your ranking of the entire Alien franchise if you're a fan of this thing? Whatever you thought, comment below and let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell. See you the next time I release next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.